This is the garden party, and we want a garden party with you. We talk about the plants we grow and some things you might not know. The garden party.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the garden party. We are doing this live on Tuesday because going throughout the rest of December, Wednesdays are holidays. So like we're kind of just finishing out the year on Tuesdays. So welcome to a Tuesday edition of the garden party. I am Destin Noak, Texas garden guy, and I have with me, as always, my configliere, my the fig daddy, the fig man himself. What is going on, Phil? How you doing, brother?
What up, everybody? It's your favorite plant parent and regular parent, juggling the two. Oh man, I have so much to talk about because fig cutting season's upon us and it's cold weather juggling. So I'm excited to jump into it and get some good fruit talk today.
Yes. I'm excited too. Josh, what's going on, man? As a fruit man yourself, how you doing?
Oh yes, I wouldn't want to be the deacon of the Church of Fruit if there.
Hallelujah!
There's a deacon.
Or the archbishop.
Right now, it's all about indoor citrus trees and saving cats and burning the wood stove because it's cold. It's been cold here.
It's cold in North Carolina.
It's been like in the 40s every day. So I'm just bummed. And for us here, like we don't have thick skin, so we're not ready for that type of weather.
Well, I don't know for a fact, but I can only assume it's not super cold where our guest is right now. Because we got Stephen Brooks from Costa Rica. Stephen, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody what you do.
Ooh, how long do we have?
Oh,
as long as you need.
As long as
So
you
I'm
need.
not a rule guy, but I'm the pastor of the Church of Fruit, and we only have one rule, and that is every time we say Church of Fruit, you have to scream, "Hallelujah!"
Hallelujah! I love it.
And so, yeah, I've been in Costa Rica 30 years. I've been radically collecting plants. I'm an ethnobotanist. For those that don't know, the study of the relationship between human beings and plants. I've scoured the world, finding the coolest plants and bringing them back here and spreading them. And I've started several eco-villages. Yeah, Patrice. I've started several eco-villages down here. Actually, 3 neighboring ones that were over 225 families, almost 1,000 people from 40 countries. We have 150 kids in the school, and the entire village is just filled with fruit trees. Like all the stuff like I collected over the years, like literally like Noah, we just started planting them along the roadside. So we have just you could just walk down the road and eat fruit. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine that all of our neighborhoods aren't like that? Like
That's the goal.
What's wrong with us?
I had a great conversation with my buddy Anthony. He's the millennial gardener. He lives nearby me, and we were in his backyard. And he's like, "You see all this?" People are like, "Oh, our farmlands are gone." He's like, "No, they're not. There's just houses on them. Like everyone has a yard right here. Like everyone can garden." And I was like, "He's so right." Like, and getting back to that, I don't know. I always go back to like my family roots in like Western Europe, where like especially in Italy, it was commonplace. Everyone had a garden. Like you just had a garden, and produce was just there. And I think people are really realizing the value of that now. And it's so amazing to hear something that like what you have now and watching it just like take form over the course of decades. I can't even imagine how that feels.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, because I moved down here in 1995 and I started kind of this educational permaculture site on the Caribbean side. And then we started the first kind of community, which was 50 families, 45 families. That's now 50. And we planted out like the first major planting along the roadsides, like in 2007 or 2008. So the jackfruits are just dripping. I mean, everything, mangosteens, there's durian dropping, there's rambutans, all of the most just incredible fruits are just pumping there. And yeah, it's kind of like adopt a highway style, like neighbors to start taking care of the fruit trees in front of their houses. And then we started another community in 2007, which was my 2007 Burning Man camp, bought the property up the street. And then in 2018, we started the Alegria Village, which is 170 acres. It's got like kilometers of road. So the entire roadsides are just fruit trees. And then the gardens, forget about the annual garden is like, 2-acre annual garden. That's, if you go on my Instagram and scroll down a little bit, you'll see a video over like a drone footage of the garden. It's unbelievable, just pumping.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I
Yeah,
knew,
sounds like a dream.
I knew you looked familiar. So I googled the Ecoversity, and they did a Netflix episode out there with that Zac Efron.
Exactly. Down to earth, but Zac Efron.
Dude,
Yeah,
what a sick
yes.
series too.
I knew that. I knew I recognized your face. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I googled it, and there's Laird Hamilton and Zac Efron.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah.
Look at you. Wow, how do you're a little tech guy?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man, that's really
me.
cool.
That's me. And if you go in my Instagram, you'll see like you can just take a 1 second like just glimpse at the garden. It's just incredible.
I'm gonna pull it up.
You go down in the videos, go like down like I don't know, a couple way down. You'll see like this giant fingerprint video, and just the gardens are, and you can even see some of the roadsides, you know. And what's cool is you can see Ecovia, which was started in 2006, and then you see Alegria that was started in 2018, and you kind of just see just the improvements and just the upgrades and the fruit trees. I mean, and just even the techniques of gardening have gotten so good.
Wow.
What started the idea for you? How did you begin and say, okay, I'm going to go create a fruit tree village where people can live? Like, where did that idea come from?
So it's a good story. So I moved to I came to Costa Rica on vacation, and I was here. While I was here, I witnessed a playground full of indigenous children get sprayed by a Chiquita banana crop duster, and it radically changed my life. Like, emergency brake on my life. What in the hell is going on here? How are we doing this? And the thing is, we're still doing it every day, and we're doing it all around the world. Yeah, that's one cool shot. Yeah, that's a 20-meter dome. There's also a video that kind of just it just goes up and up and up. That's actually you're in the Alegria. Go to my it's probably in the Alegria one too. Yeah, go down a little bit. Keep going down. Damn, I'm looking good.
Island time is
right there. Go down a little bit more. Right there. Boom. And just look at the people.
Wow.
You see the little people there walking.
Oh my gosh. And that's a big geodesic dome?
And that's a big geodesic dome that's 20 meters in diameter.
Oh my God.
Wow. So
I love the curvature of it. Was that designed with the slope, or was that like an overall design for the drone shot? Just for swales?
Well, it's interesting. It was originally different than that. And then the community changed it. And you can kind of see the fruit trees along the roads there. Right there on the right, those trees, that's cinnamon, and that's another fruit tree called Duvialis. I see a guanabana up there towards the top. And then the left, you see all those, that's a roadside there. That's all fruit trees along the road. Look at the size of the cars. That in the center, that really green thing right there, down, that right by the road, that big green tree right there. Yeah, that's a pumping jackfruit.
Oh, man.
Dripping jackfruit.
So I went to a nursery over here in Texas. It's in the hill country. And they had one of these geodesic dome greenhouses. And they were kind of rethinking it because it got so hot and they couldn't cool it down. How do y'all cool that thing down? Because I know it's like you have to take panels out when it's too hot. Or how?
No, not at all. It's open. I mean, it's like 2.5 meters. Like the whole bottom's open, so the air flows through it. Yeah, and then there's the heat, and then you see that little cupola at the top, so the heat can go out the top.
It's got exhaust. Okay.
Oh, this is so cool how you do this. What a cool program, man! I love this.
Real sick. Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's just the annual garden, you guys. We have kilometers of roadsides, like kilometers. I mean, like I think if you go back to the Alegria page, like they every Tuesday basically your HOA dues, you get distributed food, like mass amounts of food.
It's like an HOA, CSA, like it's just
yes.
Now that's something I could put my HOA money behind.
Right?
It's amazing.
Fruit dues.
Oh, my HOA has gotten so expensive, and there are just vast swaths of like fields with nothing growing in them, and like I hate it so much. And I've asked about like chickens and things, and I just get shut down every single time. It's almost to the point like now I'm just gonna start planting trees like in the middle of the night and just seeing if they dig them up. Like,
Or maybe you need to move, Destin. Maybe you
I
need to
definitely
move and
need
get a
to move.
passport, bro.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of places in Texas. I mean, I don't need to move out of Texas.
I don't
but
know,
I mean,
mate. I think you need the Pura Vida spirit a little bit and coming down to Costa Rica.
He's coming in 2027. That's
There
what
you
we
go.
before he told me, it was like in 2027. Geez, I don't know what I'm doing the rest of 2025. You're already talking about 2027.
well,
But you
it
guys
was.
want to hear?
Yes,
Just
go
real
ahead.
quick. I met this woman yesterday. I was hosting this group for Zach Bush ending his retreat, and there's this kind of elder woman. She's probably like 70, and she's from Cincinnati, and she started an agri-hood, an agricultural neighborhood outside of Cincinnati. Her and 5 other elder women. She's the youngest of the crew. She's like 70. And they started a full on, like with livestock and cattle and goats and chickens and 300 fruit trees and big gardens. This is in Cincinnati. And she's like, yeah, I mean, the spectrum of people that are there, and I think it's like 160 lots, and she's already sold 130 of them. So you guys, the world is ready for this.
Wow.
So
The world is
what I would say to
that's
anybody
good.
that's out there listening, it's like, you know, things are the way they are, but they don't need to be that way anymore. Like, radically question everything, you know, and come together with your crew and
That
join or
could be a
start an
new
agri-hood.
developer model here in the U.S. I mean, we
Totally.
we could just do everything different.
I mean, that's such a big pool. Like, people are like, whoa, like I actually have figs and I have oranges and I have all these things in my backyard, like already ready for me. Like, that would be such a pool for developments. And it gravitates, like all 4 of us can speak to it. Like, I have neighbor friends that are now growing things that they never even imagined growing in their backyards. Like, I guarantee, like, all of my neighbors have fig trees. They all have hardy citrus. They all have their own garden beds now because they're just watching, like, how and they're seeing how therapeutic it is, and B, like, how attainable it is if you just kind of like tend to it just a little bit every day. And that's
Totally.
yeah.
Check out that bee hotel. These are Mariola stingless bees that we just started raising. They make this
Wow.
like really, really fine honey.
Oh, they make honey.
Is it
Oh
good?
yeah, delicious. Honey that's actually really valuable. It's mostly used as a medicine for your eyes.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. What is
Mariola
it called? What is it? How do you spell Mariola?
Mariola. Mariola. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
I love learning about bees. That's
No, I'll agree. I mean, it's amazing. It's really incredible what's, and you know what's so cool is I'm not even there anymore. Like, I started it, you know. Look, imagine communal gardens like this at the center of your community. Like, look at this. Now you can kind of see it at level. Like, it's freaking pumping. And if you look up there to the right, look at the yoga deck up there. The yoga deck just looks right down on the garden. Like, that's really the first thing we did. You see the yoga deck back there in that dome, and it's just pumping food. And every Tuesday you just come down and it's like a celebration. That's the yoga deck. It's a celebration of
Wow.
food, you know.
I think I need to propose a yoga deck at my community center here. I'm not sure how well it would go over, but that's certainly
Maybe better than you think.
Yeah.
Is this the monthly thing you're talking about?
This is the market. So we do a monthly like market in our community center. And I don't know if you can see the bamboo back there in the center, but this is like the most epic bamboo structure that's just like so beautiful. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, things are the way we dream them. You know, it's like we could really, like, this world could be so much more fun and better. And yeah, that's right by us. The Scarlet Macaws. Yeah, they just really started coming there. They weren't coming there for a long time. They just like, they were so extinct they were so endangered because people used to, you know, hunt them to sell, and now it's so prohibited that they're back and they're everywhere.
Wow.
Is it because of some of the food and stuff y'all are growing now? Like, they bring
well, we grow a lot of beach almond, the terminalias, beach almond with Indian almond, which is a really cool, and it's their favorite food, and we've been planting a lot of them.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And their nests are in like top palm trees, right? They are inside the palm trees.
Not so much palm trees, like more in like in the forest, like in the primary forest.
That is so cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. Do y'all do a lot of zip lining? Do y'all have zip lines set up? Like, isn't like half the traffic in Costa Rica is like people on zip lines, right?
Yeah, we don't have zip lines, but you can see there. This is like downtown. We have a wood fired hot tub. That's our pool. This is that.
That's
That's
pretty cool.
yeah.
That is so cool.
It would be
That's a
so much
pond.
fun to design one of these, you know, to get the top topography and like layout. Okay, here's going to be the wood fired pool. Here's the yoga.
Yeah, that's my
So-
job. I'm like first
That's
draft.
so
I'm the
fun.
first, and I'm doing it again here now. I'm doing another project called Eterna, and that's why I'm here now. I actually go to my Instagram. I just posted that I am selling my house. I toured Zac Efron around my house. I'm selling my house in the first eco village, Ecovia. So now that I could build in Alegria and that I could build here where I am now at Eterna. So I'm giving a big plug. See that right there, Zac Efron picture right there. No, down one, right there, yeah. And if you go to the next thing, there's like me showing him my house, walking in with Zac Efron, and yeah, there's me a few years ago. Boom, that house. It's all made of wattle and daub. It's all made from wood that
Wow.
like we literally like harvested fallen trees. Like all came from fallen trees. That's me talking about. This is all wattle and daub, which is like clay and sand and paper mache, all on bamboo lattice from bamboo that we grew. And I had the first choice of the lot because I started it. And now there's so many fruit trees on my lot. You wouldn't even. Have you guys ever had egg fruit?
No.
No.
Ooh. It tastes like a hard-boiled egg yolk infused with cinnamon and sugar. It's a sapote relative. We have tons of these.
Oh, there's a
Look
soursop.
at bigger than my head. A soursop bigger than my head.
Oh my God.
But yeah, this is the house now. It's a little bit like even different from when he was there.
It looks so
Oh.
fresh and open. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
it's so epic.
So,
I'm
so
giving-
can you walk us through like how it all started? Like like how you got started, like with your first eco village.
Mhm.
What brought you to Costa Rica in the first place and everything?
Yeah, so I had a girlfriend that was just studying down there. I went to visit her, and while we were down there, I witnessed a playground full of indigenous children get sprayed by a Chiquita banana crop duster, and it changed my life. And I just was like, wow. So the first thing I did was I started educational center off the grid on the beach on the east side of Costa Rica near the Panama border, and had no road to get there. You had to take a boat for 25 minutes or hike 2 hours through the jungle. And so I learned a lot about how to live in the bush. I started growing everything I ate. My neighbor when I met him, he was 67. He died in my arms at 83. He was an old Jamaican guy that was born there in 1928. He grew all his own food. Like he didn't have a choice. So I was like crash course moved next door to him. And we just started growing fruit, and we started growing food, and we started growing pigeon peas, and we started growing chaya, and we started growing katuk, and we started growing all these perennial foods. And I just got so freaking obsessed with perennial foods. And I just started learning as much as I could. And I started traveling and observing how indigenous people were living around the world, and started bringing all these cool plants back to my farm. And then in 2005, I realized, it's really cool what I'm doing out there, but like we need to start creating communities. So my dad was retiring from being a dentist of 35 years, and I raised a little bit of money, and we bought just like, and it's interesting. The land was so cheap because it wasn't like I bought land in the hip town. I bought land that had literally the town north of us, just above us, is called Atenas. National Geographic calls it the best climate on earth. The town, the other side of us, is called Orotina. It's the fruit capital. And we're right in between it. So I teach permaculture, which we're constantly talking. We want to really find the edges. So we're right at this edge where we can still grow the vegetables because we have cool nights, but we can still grow the deep tropical fruit. So it's this interesting edge.
Oh.
And so I had a very clear criteria about what I was looking for. First, I knew I wanted to be in Costa Rica. Second, I knew I wanted to be within 1 hour of San Jose. I didn't want to be so far off anymore. 3, I wanted to be somewhere between 400 and 800 meters above sea level because I like that climate for farming and for living. Then I knew that I wanted to be able to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but lay naked on big hot boulders in the hot sun until I get all hot and scorched. And then I want to roll into the crystal clear water and drink it. This is my criteria, my dream. I could set it however I want. And then I knew that I wanted to find land that had already been deforested. I didn't want to go find some, forest and then go in and clear it. I wanted to find land so that we can come in and regenerate it. So the clearer you are with your criteria, the better chance you'll find it. Whether you're trying to get a job, whether you're trying to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend, it's like the clearer you are about what you're looking for, the better chance you'll find it. So I knew exactly what I was looking for. I went right there, you know? And so we found this property. Go ahead.
It was already the spot y'all found was like already cleared cut from.
It was mostly clear cut. It was a cattle. So there's a lot of cattle farms here. So it was in cattle, but the guy had an interesting kind of strategy with his cattle. He sparsely planted mangoes, cashews, avocado, star fruit, sparsely planted around the property, mostly so the cows had shade. But he was into fruit trees, which was so we found a cool property, and it was on this epic river, this crystal clear river, exactly what I was dreaming. And so that turned into, so basically what we did was we master planned the community. We turned it into 45 lots. We made the best areas communal, which is like the opposite of what your typical developer will do. They'll take the best areas and sell them for a premium. We took the best areas and made them communal. Right away, built a beautiful yoga deck and an epic kind of communal building. And we put in huge gardens and we planted all the roadsides with fruit trees. Yeah, so that's how we started the first one. And then in 2007, I was in the storage unit with my Burning Man camp, like loading all this stuff in there. I'm like, what are we doing, you guys? Let's buy the property up the street from the place I already started. Why are we spending so much energy at Burning Man? And so we bought the property up the street, and that became, it's called Taco Tal. And then in 2018, we bought a bigger property, 170 acres, that became 145 lots. And we pretty much sold them all. There's actually a few for sale resales. Check it out, Alegria Village. And yeah, and it's thriving. And there's like, I don't know, more than 60 houses built on that one. And it's such a good vibe. I mean, like every day there's things to do. And what's cool is there's 3 neighboring communities, and like every day there's a million things to do. And there's the school, the parents co-created school. I love your face, Phil.
Yeah, I'm really fired up. This is cool.
It's like you need to understand, this is like Phil's dream right here. Like he wants to do this.
Phil, first of all, Phil, you can come. How old are your kids? Like we have we have great.
I have 3. Mine are 7, 4, and 2.
Oh, we got you, bro. We got you.
So out of how many people, like there's a lot of people that have homes. Are they all full time, or are there people that have like, you know, summer houses or winter houses?
Most people. So that's the thing, is like some people came and thought they would just come for 3 or 4 months a year, but their life was so good here that they're like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, imagine you pretty much walk to all your friends' houses. There's cool things. There's like workout groups every morning in the yoga shala. There's like karate's happening with the kids, and then there's, you know, a ecstatic dance at sunset, and then it's really a dream, you know. And it like
when do you have time to Netflix and eat McDonald's? I'm just
yeah, I do Netflix. I can't say I do. I'm right now. I'm deep into Downton Abbey right now. Whatever it's called.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah,
it's a classic. I'm way behind. I did it,
and that's a plus. There's Wi-Fi in the village too. There's Wi-Fi. It sounds great.
I hope there's Wi-Fi.
Fiber optic, super fiber optic.
Fiber. Oh, that's even. See, I want to combine the technology and that lifestyle. So.
You have better internet than I do.
We have really good internet. Yeah, we do.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where in Texas are you, Destin?
I'm outside of Houston, Texas, so kind of in the country.
Cool. Amazing,
yes,
amazing. Yeah, good climate.
It's yeah. I mean, it's not Costa Rica, but I mean, I can grow a lot of stuff, you know, year round for the most part in my greenhouse. You know, like you're talking about star fruits. I'm out of the 4 of us. One of our hosts is not here. Des, out of the 4 of us, I think I'm the only one that has the papaya that's still alive.
Mine's still alive. But it's in the greenhouse. Mine's still fighting. It's doing well, actually.
Explain to him, Josh, what the contest was.
Oh,
mine are pumping. My papaya.
Yeah, yours are probably way ahead. We're having someone mentioned like, oh, you can get a fruit in a year off of papaya, and then I was like, well, we all have greenhouses. We can totally do this. So we're having a papaya off, and first one to get a papaya wins.
And we all got these little papayas.
I mean, dude, mine's good. Mine is just, I found it. It put it right in my greenhouse, south side of my property. But
yeah,
I'm waiting for.
And you guys are all suburban. You're all pretty suburban.
Yeah, I'm like a suburban neighborhood. I live like on the intercoastal waterway, so like right near it. So I'm off a creek, so I'm near the ocean. But it's like a neighborhood.
Josh has some acreage though.
Yeah, Josh has acreage.
I'm more in the country than anyone here, so. Which is nice because I have tons of fruit trees and I can plant.
Yeah, dude, Josh has.
So
Do you have
Yes.
finger limes? You grow finger limes?
I just
I
bought
do.
my first one. I've got one.
I have a
Yes.
pink.
I bought
pink
my friend
finger
in
lime.
Houston. I have this friend from Houston, and I bought them a finger lime. I met them and I was telling them about it, and then they're such cool people that next week they got in the mail a finger lime.
It's so good. It's so
They're
good.
good. They're like the pink
It's
one,
like-
and oh man,
Citrus caviar. Yeah, me and Phil were at my buddy Jorge's, and he cut us one right off his tree in the nursery, and we're sitting there eating citrus caviar. It was so good. Oh my god, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like to sprinkle it on my pad thai.
Oh,
So you guys, just so you know, at my farm, Punta Mona, we used to serve meals where ingredients were meeting for the first time in humanity ever. Often. Like not like once, but like once a month. We grew so much weird shit.
you're good.
you're good.
You're good.
So like
You're good.
Filter that out.
no, literally. So like we grew so many, I would say like around 15 years ago, I'd say that I had one of the largest collections of useful plants on earth. Now there's people that are way surpassed me that have a lot more money and a lot more resources and a lot more focus. I'm like starting towns and TV shows and Ecoversity and all the things. Oh yeah, I got to give a big plug for Ecoversity.
Yeah,
Such
tell
an
us a little bit
amazing-
about. Tell us about Ecoversity. I did some research on it, but I want to hear the full scope and spectrum of it from you.
So
I'll
I
I'll put the link in the comments for Ecoversity as well.
How come I can't see the comments? Am I in the wrong place?
It should be off to the left or off to the
yeah,
right.
there's a
I
little
see
comments
it.
tab. You got to log in. I
Oh,
think.
now I
Oh.
see it. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm missing all this. Oh, are people saying nice things? Oh,
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, I started. I don't know if you guys are much into permaculture, but I took my permaculture course in 1999 in Hawaii, and it just brought it all together for me. Like I was so excited about it, and then I started teaching permaculture in 2001, and then I was teaching 4 or 5 permaculture courses a year. That's like 3-week courses 4 or 5 times a year, and I'd have like 30-40 people in these courses, and it was just mind-blowing. Like just people had never thought about any of these things, and it was just so potent, the information that we were. And then my friend Alexa, who's the co-founder of Ecoversity, she came and took a course, and she was just like, whoa, Stephen, like you can't be teaching 30-40. Check that out. That was a webinar we did yesterday with that NFL player right there, Jerry Gilliam, this indigenous chief from Brazil, and this epic guy 22. That was yesterday. Anyway, but she was just like, Stephen, you need to teach. The whole world needs to take permaculture courses. Like, start doing it online. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it online. Like, people can come down here. And COVID came, and we launched it, and it's just thriving. Like, it's life changing. It's literally like a full on before and after. It's almost like Waldo, that Where's Waldo? It's like once you've seen Waldo, you can't unsee him. Like once you see what's possible,
Santa Claus.
once you've seen what's possible, you can't unsee it. Oh my God, look, somebody's currently enrolled in the herbalism program. So we teach permaculture, we teach herbalism, and we're about to launch a bunch of things. One being a gardening club, which I'd love to work with all of you guys on. Basically, it's going to be a gardening club where people can be a part of it, and like hundreds of us, thousands of us can meet. Like we'll start in February, and we'll buy our seeds, and we'll, people like us who know how to do things, we'll order seeds together, and we'll support people who have never done that, and then we'll help people make beds and start their nurseries, or if they're buying starts, how to buy them, and how to prepare the soil, and where to get it, and bokashi and microorganisms and all the different things. And then we'll, all through the gardening season, and we'll meet every week, and we'll have different guests, and then we'll all the way through post-harvest. Like we'll teach people how to can and to jar things, and do it kind of like this. I love this format where we're all here together. It's real, and that we can look at things it's amazing. It's so cool.
Community.
You guys are rocking. Yeah, and that's the thing about Ecoversity is like, and that's why I didn't want to do it online, because I'm so much about the community and the connection. And and then it's amazing what can happen online in Zoom, when there's just like hundreds of people in a Zoom room, and like by the end of a 6-month course, like I know everybody, like I'm friends with everybody, like. And then we often do these gatherings. We actually have a gathering right now at the end of January with Rosemary Gladstar, who's like the grandmother of modern herbalism. And we do these gatherings, and then we're doing a big ecoversity gathering in April, and yeah, and people get to meet each other and connect and celebrate the plants. I mean, it's all, yeah, we all have to just start listening to the plants. Like, all the answers are being sung to us by the plants.
Oh yeah, I love that. We gotta listen to the plants. I love that.
And the plants are talking to each other as well.
Totally.
That's
Yeah,
true.
totally.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where we got the internet idea from, right? But no, I'm serious though. But no, I mean that I tell people a lot when I'm filming, like for my YouTube channel. No one sees the like 20 minutes before where I'm in silence and I'm just like observing my garden, where I just walk around, and then I'm like, oh, like there, like I sometimes jot notes down, but a lot of it is what I observe out there, and I see patterns, and then I see outliers from those patterns, and being observant in the garden, taking a step back in a place where what I tell people is like everything sees you before you see it as a human in nature, because until you get really dialed in with it, and then but what you're explaining, like you definitely can hear the plants if you take a step back.
And it's a symphony, like and it's a symphony of song. Like, you know, if you really start listening, it's like we've just lost the ability to tune in to what's happening out there, and it's so magical. And I just feel like I'm like this bridge between humans and plants, of like helping to translate, you know, the song. And it feels like just yesterday I was giving this big group a farm tour, and it just felt like, wow, this is a big group of mostly, you know, hard of hearing. They're not hearing what's happening, and it's just like it's incredible, like how we've lost that ability.
It's funny when I talk to commercial growers and I'm like explaining to them some of the regenerative concepts I've been learning. They're like, "Yeah, you can't do that." I was like, "Why not?" You know? He's like, "Yeah, you wouldn't get the yield. Like, it's just too much work. It takes too long." And it's interesting some of the reasoning that they have, that they fight against some of those concepts, because I've been learning a lot about regenerative farming and how to really design around that concept. And it's almost like a mindset. Like, you have to be in a different mindset to be able to embrace it. And what's the key to turning people from conventional farming into regenerative farming in your mind?
I mean, you're asking, yeah, I mean, just
like what do you tell them when you're trying to convince them, like, no, there's another way?
Cancer. I mean, you're laughing, but I'm being serious. Like, we're getting sick and sterile, you know. It's like, I mean, it's, if you like, I don't know if you guys have like watching the sperm count over the last 20 years, like the average sperm count, like you wouldn't believe it. Like, this isn't conspiracy. Like, it's real what's going on. Yeah. Like, it's real. I mean, people, like, there are IVF billboards in India, like on the back of taxis. Like, people can't even make kids anymore. Like, it's real. Like, it's real, you know? So it's like, what would I tell people? Like, we can't keep doing this. Are we crazy? Like, we can't be tricked any longer. Like, wake up and stop eating such poison food, you know? And what I tell people is just try it for a week or 2 weeks and see how you feel. Like, go to a farmer's market and look your farmer in the eye and thank him, or join a CSA and go a couple times and pick the food that you're going to eat and see how you feel. Like, it's not like you're going to feel a little bit better. Like, you're going to feel like a lot better.
That's what I had a question for you. When you lived off the grid in that eastern part of Costa Rica, did you notice your health and how you felt change when you were living there, growing your food?
Oh my God. Not only did hold on, I'm trying to connect my YouTube so I could. So this is all through YouTube, man. You guys are smart.
It's awesome. Multiple platforms.
So it's live streaming on Facebook and YouTube right now.
This is amazing. Can I put it through my Facebook too? I should throw it on my Facebook.
I don't know if you can share it on there, but I can. Whenever
man,
come on, it should be tagging you on Facebook.
I'm just kidding. I think I just attached my YouTube, so now at least I can make comments. Woo!
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there you go, man.
So you guys are all YouTubers. You guys all have like gardening YouTube things going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're kind of everywhere. I mean, if you're not doing it on all the platforms, you're kind of missing out nowadays. You know, you got to be anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, I got to get on it. You know, I made a TV show in 2000. The thing is, like, I made a TV show on Travel Channel in 2005 called Edible Adventure. and it was right up against Anthony Bourdain. And then the woman that brought me there got fired, so they shelved my project. And then they brought on that guy Andrew Zimmern, Bizarre Foods, took my slot.
I love that show. I love that show.
Oh man,
yeah, it was a bummer because my show was so good. I'll send you guys a YouTube of the one episode. We did a pilot episode that was so good. It was called Edible Adventure. And then and now I'm working on a show called The World Makeover. Do you guys know who Josh Tickell is? He's the one who made Kiss the Ground and Common Ground, and he made all the Kiss the Ground. And he's coming down here next week, and we're working on a show together. We actually have a call again tomorrow, and we got to spread this, you guys. We got to spread this fast. I'm so grateful for the work that you guys do, and that you're just like you're infiltrating like mycelium into the masses. Like how important it is that we do this and that we start shifting the way we grow food, and more than the way we grow food, but the relationship. That's why I'm an ethnobotanist. The relationship that we have with our food. And speaking of food, I got just some interesting things here. Anybody know this one?
Is that the mamaya apple?
No.
What apple?
No.
Oh
my goodness! What is that?
What is that? I kind of want to. Is it cacao? No. What is it? It looks delicious.
Oh my goodness!
This is a granadilla. This is a high. You could grow these. You don't freeze in South Carolina, right?
No, we get freezes in North Carolina, but
in South Carolina you get freezes.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Even in Houston, we get. I'm gonna pull it up.
Maybe in your greenhouse. This is granadilla. Yeah, it's a highland passion fruit. So this is a highland passion fruit, and it's so sweet, and it's like slurp.
Oh my gosh!
Is there a lot of seeds in it? Are the seeds pretty?
Seeds, and they're crunchy and delicious.
So good. it's like lilikoi or like other passion fruits.
So this is lilikoi, which is Passiflora edulis. I got a few other things.
We have a native passion fruit here called maypop. That's very
I know
similar.
that. That's a medicinal, very medicinal. Yeah,
and we grow that one. That one's pretty good.
So, does this one spread like a regular passion fruit? Like it'll go nuts?
Oh yeah, it's an aggressive vine.
Yeah,
super good. And then this here is a Malay apple or a water apple.
I've heard they grow well in Hawaii. There's a really
in Hawaii they call them mountain apple. You got to know the names in all the different places, or it's different everywhere. Super delicious.
Your climate sounds like the Big Island when I was there, where like you don't need air conditioning, like it could cool off at night, and then
Big Island is a little more subtropical than we are. We're a little closer to the equator, so every and then the elevation has a big deal. I'm on the beach right now, so every 100 meters you go up in elevation in the tropics near the equator, it's like 1 degree away from the equator. So like this is an interesting. Guess what this is right here? This is an apple. Look how little it is. It's called a Lisa. It's a tiny apple. These are the apples we can grow in Costa Rica in the highlands. So there's a whole world. There's a whole world. Like a lot of things that you guys grow, you can grow in the highland tropics. And
okay.
Do you get enough cold there to be able to get the chill hours on some of those? That's what I'm curious about.
It's that's where you have to find varieties that can handle less chill area, and that's where there's still lots of room to learn and grow. And then this fruit, it's kind of an old, kind of falling apart one. This is a very rare fruit called uvalla, Uvalla, uvalla. Very rare fruit. There's a guy, I don't know if you guys know about Joe Hewitt.
Why does that sound so familiar?
That name sounds
big. Dude, he's the freaking. I stalk nobody like I stalk Joe Hewitt. He has a Facebook group called Grow All the Fruits. You guys, it is the most. He's gonna get a boom in his. He always reaches out to me. He's like, Steven, you really promote me. So that's uvalla. You spelled it wrong, but it still came up. Yeah, right. That's it right there. And it's super rare. It's like a jungle fruit from Ecuador that I got from a guy in Ecuador named Jim West, who's an old. He's like probably 90 now. He was an old Peace Corps guy from the 60s who was in Colombia, but then it got too gnarly in Colombia. He jumped over to Ecuador, and I've been getting seeds from him for 30 years.
You need like a coffee table book that has all your favorite.
Oh my God.
I know.
And then you can flip through it and be like, this one's amazing. And let me tell you why this one's amazing. because that would be really appealing to see it.
And check out Joe Hewitt's Facebook group. Grow all the fruits, you guys. That's the mecca of online fruit porn.
I'll post it.
It's got 35,000 members. I just requested to join.
Oh, you have to request these days?
Yeah, they'll keep spammers out. That's why.
Yeah, there's so many bots. There's so many bots.
Oh, he is so freaking cool. Oh my God, Joe Hewitt, J-O.
And he's in Hawaii.
He's in Hawaii, Big Island. He was like, I hope I'm saying this all right. He was like an ex-Facebook like executive, early days Facebook. Exited. He had a big farm like somewhere in Northern California, and then he realized I want to grow tropical fruits, and he bought 60 acres on the beach in the Big Island. And he had a big budget, and his farm is unfreaking believable. Like, I've never been there, but like he has everything. I mean, so what I'm saying, 15 years ago, I was the guy. I was very early on, like 98, I was planting mangosteens and everything. You know, I was way ahead of it. But then people like him came up that are a little younger than me, and they had a lot more money and a lot more focus and a lot more organized and better grafters. And then there was also in Hawaii, there's a lot of elders there, like this guy Ken Love, and there's like a bunch of elder fruit collectors in Hawaii that that people were getting things from it. And it's also easy to get stuff from Asia.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
My whole goal is, and this is where I started 10 years ago when I started planting fruit trees, is I just want to be able to go outside and pick a fruit almost any time of the year. And just
can you?
And yeah, I'm almost to the point where I can, because I grow citrus, I grow stuff that's ripe in the fall, stuff that's really early. And now it's like every day I'm like, what snack am I going to grab off my tree for my lunch walk with my dogs? So I grabbed some kumquats today. You know, I shuck a tree and grabbed an American persimmon, you know, that grew up wild.
Yeah.
And
you grow pawpaws?
Yep, pawpaws. Asian.
They do well there, I bet.
Oh yeah, they do very well. Yeah.
So pawpaw is a relative of the guanabana. It's an Annonaceae.
I've heard of the how do you say it again?
Guanabana.
That's right.
Guanabana. It's Annonaceae is the family, and it's guanabana. It's or soursop, the English name. Custard apple, sugar apple, pawpaw, ylang ylang, which is Chanel No. 5 perfume. There's another one called Ilama. There's another one called Annona scleroderma, which means hard shell. There's so many. Yes, Mike, eat a lot of fruit. That's soursop. Yeah, incredible. Annonaceae is a very exciting family, and there's some new things coming out right now out of Cameroon. There's one called jungle sop, and that's what's so exciting about what's happening in Grow All the Fruits. Is like in the old days, people used to hoard. There used to be mostly white men that instead of collecting cars or baseball cards or anything, they end up collecting fruit trees or you know. And you guys could probably grow cherimoya in your greenhouses. You guys should try to grow cherimoya, which is a highland tropic annona. Cherimoya. Oh yeah, there it is. That's incredible. That's a highland one. So that's from the Andes. Oh, so you guys should be looking. You guys should be thinking, what are like the highland tropical things? Those are the kind of things that you guys should be experimenting with. You don't freeze, right, Destin?
I do occasionally, but I'm pretty hardy down here.
You guys got to move somewhere where that doesn't freeze.
I mean, at a certain point, we'll all freeze, right? I mean, like, you know, you got to adapt to your climate. I mean, if you have a greenhouse, you can grow a lot of stuff in containers. I mean, I grow a lot of stuff in containers, so I can bring stuff in the garage or in the greenhouse. Yeah. Well, it's
I also think, and this is like how breeding is for citrus, like think of like the original citrus varieties and what they all branched off from like the bitter oranges and your citrons and things, right? And so like I think a lot about like Stan McKenzie here, who is trying to cultivate these types of Satsuma strains that can handle freezes down into like the high teens, even low 20s, and then you can have your wintertime fruit, which is like, I have my orange trees out here right now, and I get about 10 to 20 freezes. But which I think that might actually, I wonder if you could speak to that, how our relationship breeding fruits for climates has tied it, like that relationship with humans and gardening and plants, and how that's taken place. So that's a big thing. What I like about figs is figs were kind of like a stimulus for human agriculture and in civilization in a lot of ways because it was one of the earliest fruits to be planted in places because you could propagate it. So they have them with the Sumerians, you know. But
Yeah.
that's how I gravitate with fig. Fig has been in like every societal group that in across Eurasia, you know. So
Figs are so sexy. In my
Yeah.
Instagram, I don't know, maybe a few months ago, I had one of these like yellow striped figs.
Oh, like a
On my
panache
Instagram.
or yeah.
I forget. Oh, I tried to make a comment. It didn't work. It says this comment has failed to post to Texas Garden Guy. Yeah, I do this thing on my Instagram called Know Thy Fruits. And everywhere I go, I'm finding weird fruits. And then I do this thing called the Church of Fruits, and I do it all around the world. I'm doing 3 Church of Fruits this week. Like now all these retreats down here, I come in and and Know Thy Fruit. Like, I mean, Church of Fruit, what it is. Wait, Church of Fruit.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So
You need to know thy fruit Bible is what you need is a fruit
Yeah.
Bible.
Well,
See?
check out my Instagram, and my Instagram is mostly me. Like, oh my god, this is so freaking delicious. But yeah, I
Oh,
do.
I like the way you spell no dye fruit. It's
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, pull one up. Like, you can pull up the fig one. I did this fig one. I've done fig twice. I did fig one time in LA with a fig this big. Oh, that's called peanut butter fruit, bunchosia. That's delicious. Oh,
Does it really taste like peanut butter though?
it does. It really does.
But this is the way he spells no dye. The Noodi. What is that?
No, that's like some weird.
Oh, is that a typo on the caption?
Yeah, that's peanut butter fruit. That's peanut butter
I thought
fruit.
it was something like some like cool like
I
saying.
want to see the fig one.
Yeah, let me see if I
Yeah,
can find
go.
it.
I have
we need to
two.
find
I
the
have
fig
2
one.
fig ones. Look at my dad. Look at my dad in the center. That's my dad at Burning Man. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
Nice hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The fig one. This guy right there, Evan, in the center there, is a legend. He has the Ecology Center outside of San Diego. He's epic. We're picking. What are we picking there? Those are just strawberries. Yeah, go down a little bit. But his place is amazing in San Diego. That's a climate right there. Keep going down. You'll see.
That's a good place to grow.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. When was
Yeah,
that?
when I went to the West Coast and just went for a run, there was fruit trees on every street, and you could just literally reach up overhanging the sidewalk and pick fruit. It was pretty amazing.
Oh, you see that guy right there on the right? Go up a little bit. This is the best one right there. On that guy. This guy Robbie, he has this thing called Mastering Diabetes, and we are right there in Mount Shasta, and we're eating. He brought with him. Have you guys ever had Bari dates?
No.
I've heard of this
Oh
before.
my
I heard
God.
about this.
I
So
have
there's
like
this-
15 tabs on my computer of all these fruits you're
searching,
listing
yeah.
right now. Like,
Bahri. You can order them from this place in California only like a couple weeks a year. You have to wait next year. It's called 7 Hot Dates. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. They're called Bahri dates. And you go like this. They just like slurp off the seed. And they don't even like to send them out because they sometimes get a little wet in the package because they're so drippy. Like you literally just slurp them off the seed. It's like,
oh my god.
It's supposed to help with like it's supposed to help like with insulin regulation, right?
no, this guy, Robbie, is like mastered diabetes. Like he's got a huge whole reality around that. Man, I don't know what happened to the fig. I'm trying to remember where I was. I was at, where did I get that fig? I think it's, there's Pawpaw. That's actually Pawpaw right there. There's, right there, that's Pawpaw. That was in New York. Oh man.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't eaten.
So you get around. You're never in one spot for too long, huh?
I get around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh my god.
Wow.
Mm.
Just want to find that fig. See, is this a passion fruit right here?
And then at Burning, that's
Dragon fruit.
papaya, dragon fruit. We have like 10 kinds of dragon fruit. That's cacao there on the left. That's my friend Andrew right there on the left. What are we doing there? Oh, that's Olo Sapo. You ever hear of Olo Sapo? Oh my god. Olo Sapo's amazing. Wow. It's like nutty, creamy, super, super rare. Yeah, it's super rare. That grew on the street side at Ecovia. Mhm. And then we got, I'm just,
what do you eat?
that's the Pakistani mulberry. Have you guys ever?
Oh, they're so long,
those are the
dude.
real long ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Those are the long ones.
Oh my God, look at this.
And they're prolific too. They put out a lot.
Oh, they drip. Look at that. Oh, those are green ones. Well, yeah, there's a ripe one. Oh,
Yeah.
geez, you guys. It's like a juicy little. It's
Question-
like a juicy little
about
steak. Look
your-
at that.
That's massive. Question about your food forest design. Do you see fruit trees that are in a food forest produce less than if they're in full sun? Like, what's
they
been your
could be in a
experience?
food forest and be in full sun. I mean, it depends on the
True.
tree. You know, it depends on the tree. And the other thing is like, you know, I think the most important thing, Josh, is we got to stop even thinking that way. Like maybe the one thing will produce more, but then you have 7 things producing
In the same space. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, check this out. This is me picking papaya from my deck. Watch what I'm about to do, you guys. Check this out. So that papaya is literally right off my deck. Look.
Oh, it's
I
right
just picked
there.
it right there. Yeah, I just like leaned over and picked it. Yeah.
That's the dream. That's the dream that like
year round.
What's that? Look.
Do they just produce year
Look at
round?
that. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, year round.
Massive. That is a tall papaya. Wow.
How old is that papaya tree? They probably grow really fast.
Yeah, that's probably maybe 4 years. And that's the second story. I mean, that's up at the second story. But like I have papayas. I picked a papaya today. I'm going to show you the papaya I picked today.
I love his energy.
It's the dream, man.
I like
that's
the
like
comment.
that's like when
you guys know this one. This is amazing right here. This is called mame zapote, which is unbelievable. It's like pumpkin pie fruit. This is the papaya I picked today.
oh
right
my,
off the
look
tree.
at the sheer
Ripened
size of
on-
all of this stuff.
Ripened on the tree. And then you guys know this one, right?
Which one?
Cracking it on the floor.
Is that cacao?
That's cacao, yeah. It's not a very big one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It
What does cacao taste like off the fruit? I mean, I have no idea. You know?
tastes pretty good. Like it's sweet. Yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice flavor. And you just suck on the seeds. And then what I do is I take all these seeds. I have like 10 fruits there. I'll take all the seeds. Some I even eventually don't even eat them. But I'll just scoop them out and I put them in a bowl and I cover them with a banana leaf.
They germinate.
No. And I ferment them for 5 days like that. They stay in their juices in my spit for 5 days. And then I wash them off and the fruit comes off it because they'd fermented. And then I throw them out in the sun. And then I roast them and make chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
So it has a delicious fruit and chocolate. That's what's amazing. You can even make wine out of the juice.
That's crazy. So
You guys wouldn't believe how many fruits there are. You guys wouldn't even freaking believe it. Like, no, and I've been at this for 30 years. And man, Joe Hewitt's every day blowing my mind.
You have to ferment them though?
Yeah, I knew you had to ferment.
You don't
for
have
cacao.
to ferment them. But
To get the fruit
chocolate-
off of it, right? Is that the process?
No, it makes it easier to get the fruit off of it. You don't have to get the fruit off of it even. Like there's a whole movement right now of people that are making chocolate with cacao that they haven't taken the fruit off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. They're hallelujahing out there.
I love it.
Mm.
I love it.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is so fun, you guys. I could do this for hours, man. We got to get
The time you gotta be careful because the time you don't have to be careful. The time flies by. Like all of a sudden we're 1 hour in. You're like, I feel like we just got started, and it's really fun that way.
Well, and like you were saying, Stephen,
you guys, this
the,
is a big one.
The community, we built, started to build this community of people where once a week we all come together and talk about gardening together, and it's cool because we don't have to be in the same room. Like I've never met Josh in person, I've met Phil in person, but we can be in the same place virtually and still have that community together. And it's
You guys, look what's going on here, man. This is a big one. So that's Punta Mona. So just so you guys know, and we don't have to get too sad, that's the beach right behind me. This was 90 acres on the beach that I started in 1995. After the Zac Efron show came out, the government shut me down. All I was doing was teaching permaculture. And
why did they shut you down?
Because we cracked the code on life. Take that in, Josh. Take that in.
But for real, why they shut you down?
But legally, would
because we cracked the code. You guys, wait. Let's just take a moment and celebrate this Chompadek. This is called Chompadek. This is a jackfruit relative, Artocarpus. So figs, you know, Phil, figs are Moraceae. Moraceae is the sexiest freaking family on earth. And jackfruit, breadfruit, Chompadek, meringue, petali, Kelidang. There's all these different Artocarpus, which is the genus under Moraceae. This is Chompadek, you guys. Cannot even imagine. Oh.
Because it peels like a jackfruit kind of thing, right?
It peels like a jackfruit, but it's so different. It is. Look at me. I'm like not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating, you guys. It is unfreaking believable, Chompadek. Like,
Dang.
Wow. There are so many exciting fruits out there.
I'm gonna have to go eat some fruit after this.
You guys got to. Why don't you guys come visit? Let's eat fruit together.
We have a tour, Josh, in Destin. This is gonna be great.
You guys have a huge following. Why don't we do a fruit tour together?
Live. I want to get a live fruit tour. That's what we need to do.
No, really. You guys have a big following. Let's set a date, start promoting it, and I'll take you guys around Costa Rica and all your fruit followers, and we'll just go around eating fruit. I know all the spots. I know all the best places. How do you like the idea?
I love the idea.
No, and it's also a good business. Like you can make money doing it. Like everybody brings people. I'll organize everything, and all we'll do is we'll be in church for a week straight. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hey, anybody out there, throw in the comments if this sounds like something you would want to do.
I think some people would be interested in a live,
especially some of our crew, like from the garden party crew. Like we would have like a garden party retreat down there.
Garden party goes tropical.
Oh, that's Keith, I haven't even had a chance to look at the comments because I was like, Keith asked about my other fruits besides figs. Yeah, I grow these are my people where like I have pomegranates, pineapple, guava, citrus, blueberries, strawberries. Like I want to walk around, and this is like my kids get to watch and see where food comes from, and they walk around the yard with me, and like people are like, you do anything with your figs? I'm like, sometimes, but generally we just eat everything fresh while we have it out here. And I have my coffee and I have my fruit, and that's what I'm doing every morning, you know? So like hearing other people doing these amazing things, it's like, it makes so much sense. And yeah.
It's funny. I recently had a group come out, our master gardeners. I became a master gardener. And then a year later, they're like, hey, can we come do like a tour at your place as one of the field trips? So I got to be like hosting everybody in the next class of master gardeners to come out, and we did fruit tastings. I showed them my setup. It was so much fun, and they all loved it. And the kids were there, and they were eating fruit. Like, give me more of that. That's a good one. It was awesome. It was a fun time. It was the first like in-person group tour that I've done recently. It was pretty cool.
So you guys, I just want to know. So I want to go back to why my place got shut down. So I answer that way because we cracked the code on life, and I'm not joking. But I mean, like the practical reason is I was in a wildlife refuge, which was a mixed use refuge. There's like a war between the Minister of Environment and the municipality. And really, like, you know, in some ways they don't really want us to live this way. And I'm not sure who they are. And we're not getting political, but like there's some weird, dark stuff out there, man. And it's like, and I've always been the one that didn't believe it. Like I was always like, oh, no way. Until they closed down my farm, which was like doing only the most amazing things, you know? It's like, what? But yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, like I said, without getting political, powers that be do not want us to be independent and be able to feed ourselves.
Exactly.
And they don't want us to be able to go out in the back and lay naked on a rock, like you were saying. They don't want us. They want us to all get in line and show up and eat the food they give us. You know, live in the places that they tell us to live. They don't want us to have that kind of freedom. And so, I'm with you there, Stephen. We agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we stay in? Like, is there a way? Like, I'd love to stay in touch with all your people, and then. Can you share my stuff?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Oh yeah, no.
Are most people watching live, or is this goes on all of your YouTube?
You can replay it later as well.
Yes,
both.
yes.
So you can replay this.
And your info is in the details of the video.
Awesome.
And then I've also been dropping links into the comment section as well.
Awesome. Oh man, it's going viral. This episode is going viral.
I love it.
Yes.
Is that well, just real quick before we go on to the next, because Josh, you probably have some trivia or something like that, huh? Yes, we do a trivia section, Steven, so you'll like that.
I love it.
Besides that, I mean, that I was going to ask about that earlier, but I didn't know if you wanted to get into it. Like, you know, has there been issues like with you know, being an expat in Costa Rica, like, you know, settling things and establishing things? Has that been an issue?
Not really. I mean, just that. I mean, you know, I've done many things now here. I mean, there's issues, you know, everywhere there's issues, especially when we start getting radical and doing things that are a little off the beaten norm, you know. But for the most part, it's amazing here. Yeah,
because I've heard good things from people who moved to Costa Rica. Like, people have like second homes in Costa Rica, and it's great. It's affordable, and it's, you know, pretty clean for the most part. You know, it's you know, safe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's super safe. Yeah, it's super safe.
Yeah, and a lot of pineapples, right? It's like I guess, isn't that like the number one exporter of Costa Rica? It's like pineapples.
Banana. Well, actually, computer chips, then bananas, then pineapple. Then,
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, Google mame zapote, you guys. It's salmon colored inside, and it tastes like pumpkin pie. MAMEY. Oh my lord.
AMEY Sapote.
Oh yeah, that looks
Whoa.
amazing. That's wild looking.
Oh, you guys, it's so freaking
Now,
good.
most of these tropical
it's a tad bit
fruits,
erotic.
most of these fruits are on pretty large trees, right? I mean, very few of these are small bush trees.
So mame zapote, you guys want to hear the coolest fact about this? This was from when it flowers, and see the fruit on the right? From when it flowers until you pick it, it's on the tree for 2 years from flower to picking. 2 years. And the only way you know it's ripe is you got to go up there and take a little piece off it, and you see how it turns orange. See how it's orange there? That's how you know it. And it's not ripe. It has to ripen off the tree. It takes days. But wow, is it good?
It's beautiful fruits. That's
an experience too. It's like ceremonious.
Oh my God. You make a smoothie with coconut milk and cinnamon, and it's like, you guys, it is freaking fruitgasmic.
It almost has a leaf like a loquat. Looks like, it looks like it anyway.
A little bit. It looks a little bit. It's the family is Sapotaceae. Check out that one in the middle right there. That's mame apple. That's a rare one right there. That's not even related to mame sapote. That's mame apple. Wow. That's a really good one. And check out canistel or egg fruit, which is another Sapotaceae. All the Sapotaceaes are amazing, like amazing. In my yard, in my house that's for sale, has a tree that twice a year has just like hundreds of fruit on it. It is it
tastes like hard-boiled eggs, you said?
Hard-boiled egg yolk consistency infused with cinnamon and sugar.
That's a complex flavor profile you're giving us.
Very sophisticated.
That sounds like creme brulee in a fruit to me. So.
Well, creme brulee is do you guys know about durian?
Yeah,
I've heard the rumors.
I've had durian. It actually tastes good. It's just you can't get that smell off you sometimes.
Oh no, I don't trust people that don't like it. Put it that way. It's not that I don't trust them. I just know that they're not very sophisticated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I believe that, because like you mentioned Andrew Zimmern earlier. I grew up watching that Bizarre Foods, and that was like the one thing that he could not do was the durian.
Anthony Bourdain loved it. I remember watching Anthony Bourdain.
Of course he did.
Well, and they do a lot of stuff with like durian and jackfruit's different, because I've seen like people have like turned jackfruit into like pulled pork. Like,
that's so. You get that everywhere now. I saw it in the airport lounge the other day. They were serving jackfruit. Check out Aki. Do you guys know about Aki? Akee. So Aki comes from West Africa. It's the national dish of Jamaica. It tastes like scrambled eggs with mushrooms.
Oh,
what?
It's amazing. Akee.
Interesting.
Oh, that looks very.
And I grew up in Miami. I had a tree in my parents' yard in Miami that used to drip. All the Jamaicans would come to my parents' house.
Hmm.
Do you have any like dream fruits that you've been trying to get? Like you haven't been able to try?
That's Aki. Look at the middle picture. That's what it looks like. It's like little. The black is the seed. You remove that, and
Oh,
it's deadly
okay.
poison. It's deadly poison if you eat it before it's ripe.
Now, see,
It's easy.
That's terrifying.
But it's easy to know it's ripe because you see it cracks open. It's
So
not.
it
Oh,
splits
okay.
open like
See
that.
the
and
ones
then
on the
you
right where
know.
they're closed. You have to get them when they're split open, which is super easy to know.
Well, that's pretty easy then.
It is so delicious, you guys. Wow.
Is this the common recipe, the ackee and saltfish?
Yep, that's the common recipe in Jamaica. So another fruit that I'm really excited about right now that I haven't eaten, but I have trees of it, is called Cambuca. Cambuca. Plenia edulis. Have you guys ever heard of Djibouti Kaba? You should have that in your greenhouse. That'll work.
I have one.
Yeah,
I have one.
That one I've seen.
How's
a
it
where
lot.
doing?
it fruits all over the trunk, and it's
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So this is a relative of Djibouti Kaba. There's a whole world in Brazil all around the Djibouti Kaba, which is so this is a fruit I've never had, that I have trees, but I've never eaten.
It almost looks like a cross between a fig and a persimmon.
Oh, so, and have you had mangosteen? I mean, mangosteen is the best fruit in the world.
I've never eaten it, but I've seen it just like constantly in social media because of what I like to follow.
Because you can get it like in Chinatowns. You can get it in most Chinese groceries now. Like you used to not be able to, but now you can. Look, these are all different Djibouti Kaba relatives, which is so sexy.
Yeah, I've got a Djibouti Kaba. It's in a pot, and they're not the fastest growers.
No, they're super slow growers. But you
And-
know,
and-
if you have cash, you could buy big ones that are already fruiting.
Right. I plan on uppotting it soon, but it takes
Cool.
like 5 to 7 years to start producing fruit. I
Oh
think.
yeah, they're very slow.
That looks
They're
like
very, very slow.
a pluot to me, a little bit of a pluot type of look to the flesh.
I've never had it. Plenia edulis, sexy as could be. I was just in the Brazilian Amazon. Check out Biriba, Biriba. Biriba. That's one of the best. Biriba. Oh my God, you guys get ready. Oh, that's another Anona. I've been eating a lot. I have a lot of those. Oh my God, I've been eating a lot of those.
Rollinia mucosa bariba.
3
You
years.
need a top 10 list is what I need. I need you to compile the top 10 list, and then I can go get them to grow them.
Guys, this is 3 years from seed in the tropics.
He collects fruit like Pokemon. Like he is a fruit Pokemon master. Like this is insane.
Well, I was just joking my wife because that's how I'm just with figs themselves. I have like the Pokemon collection. I was like,
how many kinds of figs do you have?
In my property, like, listen, I only have like a quarter acre out back, and people are like crazy. I have it's probably pushing 80 varieties of figs.
No way.
Yeah.
And most of them produce?
Oh yeah, because like now here's the really fun thing. I got a Capra fig, which is the male fig, and then you go through caprification using normally the fig wasp, which is dedicated to the male fig.
I love
flower.
nerds, bro. I love fruit nerds.
And so what people have found out in the fig form is we can manually caprify varieties of figs using the male pollen. So I have it, and I'm gonna get the Profiki, and I'm gonna like try to like, you know, they're self-ripening, right? So like they don't actually have fertile seeds unless they get caprified. So I'm going to try to caprify and make some new varieties of figs because you get all these like heterozygotes like you do with apples if you do caprify them. So you don't know exactly what sort of fig variety you're going to get. So a lot of it's dependent on propagation if you want to preserve that specific variety and growing from there.
Wow.
So
amazing.
That's a huge difference.
Because otherwise they're parthenocarpic,
right?
And so like I'm really excited to like make some Phil's figs and see what they turn out to be and kind of breed them with the ones that do well here but also taste good. But you know, I have ones from like the Col de Dames from the Balearic Islands are like some of the best tasting I think in the world. Then you have like
from the where?
Mallorca, Menorca, and Ibiza, the Balearic Islands.
I've eaten a lot of figs and I spend a lot of time in Ibiza.
Wow. Oh man. So like that's so Montserrat Ponds, really cultivated varieties there. And then you have UC Davis has a fig repository, and so they have one from that set the whole like fig world on fire called Black Madeira from Madeira Island, the Portuguese island.
I've been there. I've been to Madeira Islands.
Oh my gosh! And I'm a geologist, so like the geology there is crazy.
I went on a boat from Lisbon, Portugal to Puerto Rico, and we stopped in Madeira, and it was amazing.
Oh my gosh!
And
So
they
like,
grow cherimoyas. They grow a lot of cherimoyas there.
do they really? Yeah. I mean,
What a great climate. They call it like the garden island. Like it's amazing.
yeah, it's like the Hawaii of the Atlantic. Like it's just unreal.
So
And
so what months, like what's your fig season look like? How long is it?
well, it depends on the variety because I have ones
Well,
that
that's what I'm saying. Your whole world there. When are you eating figs?
end of July to end of November.
Wow, that's sexy, bro. Good job, Phil.
Thanks, man.
I'm still picking them, Phil. I'm still picking them, dude.
Destin gets a longer season. Yeah, you get some of those everbearing varieties, but like I just like you can get figs that taste like agave nectar, and you can get figs that taste like raspberry jam, and everything in between,
Wow.
and just
But
gets the spectrum.
caprification is a game changer though, because they
It
go from
is.
looking ripe to looking like jelly. Like it is such a game changer. When
How
you
does
caprify.
it make such a huge difference from a scientific standpoint? Phil, do you know like what changes in the fruit? Is it
enzymes, right?
It's probably a hormone like checkbox that happens when it gets pollinated and swells. I mean, the idea is that the fig wasp is trying to find another male fig to live in, another profiki or mame fig to live in, but it inadvertently climbs into a female fig, pollinates it, and then it swells and it's edible fruit. Because we're only eating the female figs, really. There are certain like male varieties that become edible, but they're not as good. But you get these female figs that just swell, and I don't know the history or background of why it gets that much bigger and better, but some fig varieties like the Smyrnas are dependent on it, and like Calamurna figs, and then other ones are just the like common fig that we all know that always ripens too. So there's just such a big spectrum that I can't stop nerding about it.
Oh man, you're a freaking nerd. You guys, we got to get Joe. I'm gonna write Joe Hewitt. We got to get Joe Hewitt on here. I want to be on here with him.
Let's do it,
oh,
man.
We'll definitely make
that would be
man,
awesome. I would love that.
He's such a nerd, you guys. Whoa.
I love that.
Damn.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah,
Josh,
and then there's this other crew that you have to get on there is this woman, the durian writer. They're the people that they do durian tours around Borneo, and they send it. I think it's durianwriter.com. You can order like these durian packs, like Philippines, 15 frozen varieties from the Philippines, from Malaysia. I mean, they are just amazing.
Oh, we
There's
could do
some
like an
real nerds out
unboxing
there.
video of that. That'd be so.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would love that.
it's
Yeah.
Durian Rider, RIDER.com.
No, I think Durian Writer, WRITER. I think the year of the durian, like they're deep in the durian hole, and they do these tours. And there's right now in Costa Rica, like there's this guy Zoli. I just wrote him yesterday, and this is what he responded to me. This is, you ought to talk about nerds, you guys. There's some real nerds, man. This guy Zoli, he's like from Hungary or something. I met him when he first got to Costa Rica. No, Zuli, not Zoli. Zuli. Yeah, Zuli. Zuli Durian, I wrote. He wrote me, hey, I have all the wild ones. So this is just durian. Red graviolins, 2 to 3 kinds. Sulok, Durio oxalanus, Zurio zibenthus crossed with Lowianus hybrid. Durio dulcerum. These are all wild durians grafted on Zibenthus. And then I also have these clones: D99, Bungamera KK, D93, Monthong, Rainbow Durian, Orange Graviolins. These are grafted that you may not yet have for me. And then I have the regular commercial offing: Muson King, Cheney, Tekka, IOI, Blackthorn, Golden Phoenix.
This is deep level right
This
here.
is like,
No,
yeah, he's got a Franken durian tree that's like
That's
all like
amazing.
grafted all the varieties on one tree.
Yeah, it's big, man. It's happening. And then Chompadek, they sell Chompadek. Yeah, so I just ordered I just got that $257 box. My friend just let me stay at his apartment in New York, and I sent to where he was living. I sent him a $257 durian box. Yeah, epic.
That looks
Damn.
epic.
Dude, oh man. Hey Josh, should we dive into the trivia?
Yeah,
Well,
I think we should before it gets too late.
Good.
All right, so Stephen, we do trivia every episode, and
I love it.
basically we ask the people in the comments to answer first. So even if you know it, which you will know the answers to all these. You can't like jump in and say it. We want to like see if the people can get it first. So And
I'm assuming there's gonna be some crazy exotic fruits. There's no way they're gonna get it in the comments. There's no
yeah,
way.
and just so you know, our audience is not in the tropical fruit realm as much as like backyard gardener and everyday temperate climate fruit. So this will be a good challenge for them.
It should be
But
fun.
but I did watch a bunch of your videos before, so you'll know most of these. All right, we're gonna start off with one of my favorites that I grow here, and it's sort of a quirky, minty, tropical flavored fruit, edible petals, evergreen, compact, ornamental, grows in zones 8 through 11. What's
one.
interesting?
Oh, it survives 8.
Yeah, you know this one. They love it in New Zealand. Every time I post about this fruit, all the people in New Zealand are like, I have these all along the road. These are great. And yeah, so the fruit is best when it falls off the bush onto the ground. That's what I've found. In fact, I have a bunch of them outside in a jar that I take a couple and eat them over lunch. Anyway, so
it's not kiwi. That's just what they call people in New Zealand. That's
exactly.
And kiwis aren't from New Zealand; they're from southern China.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a bluish green fruit. It's sort of got a gritty inside. I cut it in half, use a spoon and scoop it out.
Yeah.
I think
Also
Adventures
also known as feijoa.
Yeah, feijoa.
All right. So do you have any pineapple guavas growing, Steven? Are you a fan?
I don't. I actually don't. I have had them, but I don't. They're way more subtropical. I should have them. I saw one the other day at my neighbor's, at a friend's house. Had a neighbor that had it. It's delicious. I love them.
They're from the Andes, right? Like the Andes.
They are. Yeah, originally.
No,
yeah.
they're from Chile. Yeah, they're from Chile side of the Andes.
Got it.
Gotcha.
And you can eat this into flower petals too, right?
Yeah, they're beautiful. The flowers are beautiful. It's a beautiful tree. Yeah, there you go.
Well, and someone was telling me that they're extant in the wild. That they only
really?
exist.
Really?
That they only really exist in cultivation now, because they think that whatever used to eat them and pollinate the seeds and everything and poop them out, the animal that did that probably went extinct. So that's what I said on Wikipedia when I was doing the video.
Interesting.
We're trying to start with subtropical to transition everybody into the more tropical. So this one also grows in zones 5 through 9. It's a cross between two berries that everybody knows, which is a blackberry and a raspberry.
I love them. I just had them.
And it blends with loganberry. So it's actually sort of like a really interesting hybrid. So it's not a blackberry or a raspberry. But it's really cool. It's created in California. Not that long ago was it created. It almost disappeared before it was revived and popularized recently. So now it's become a famous part of the Walter Knott Berry Farms. If you've ever been in LA, there's a Knott Berry Farm, and this is a staple fruit that you'll find out there. So what type of brambling fruit am I talking about here? And it's not a loganberry.
Those berries always get me mixed up.
It's not a blueberry. Does start with a B though.
I know it. I ate it really, I think, for my first time at Ecology Center. I actually didn't know thy fruit with it.
You did. And it's not a dewberry, which is interesting. I need to taste the dewberry because I've heard about them.
So we always call our blackberries dewberries. Like it's one of those words that you use. Did I say it right?
No, somebody else. Ecology Today got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So boysenberry.
Boysenberry.
All right, Steven, how would you describe a boysenberry?
Is that the cultivar that was cultivated for like jellies and stuff from nuts?
I think it is. Yeah, that's what it was known. Like they're famous out there for that.
I really like it. They're very they burst. You don't have to bite down on them as hard. They kind of you can like crush them with the roof of your mouth. You don't need to bite them or anything. They just kind of
that's
melt.
nice.
Yeah, and I ate them right in the field, so they were kind of warm. And they were dripping. They were so good.
So
I recommend checking out the Ecology Center. It's in
San Diego?
in Orange County. It's the largest organic farm in Orange County.
It says the boysenberry was developed in the early 1920s by horticulturalist Rudolph Boysen. That's cool. In Anaheim, California, was later commercialized by Walter Knott. So yeah, it was picked out by the Knott's Berry Farms. That's so crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
So weird. You know what? Do you guys know where the Haas avocado comes from? That's
I knew it was a
trivia question.
mutated branch, but like a sport from something, but I don't know where it was from.
So it was just a random seedling avocado tree from Orange County, California, and it was from another guy from Orange County called Rudolph Haas.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Rudolph
And that's where
Haas,
they're
and
all
it's
from that tree.
His tree's from 1930 and it died in the 1950s. So every single Haas avocado in the world that you eat, they grow them all over the world in the subtropics around the world, came from a branch that came from a branch that came from a branch. It came from a branch, came from a branch. It came from a branch. It came from a branch. That came from a branch from Rudolph Haas's avocado tree that's been dead since the 1950s. That's sexy.
Wow.
Damn.
See, one day, 100 years from now, I want someone to say, yeah, the Davis avocado. Actually, there's a Davis, I think, avocado.
The Davis persimmon, the Davis,
Yeah,
the
there you
Davis
go.
collection, the Josh Davis collection.
That would be epic. All right, next question, and this one's going to be a little bit tougher. We usually get them more difficult as we go. And I've never tasted this, but Stephen, I know you have. And what's interesting about this is it's actually a long pod-shaped tropical fruit that develops a velvety green exterior and opens to reveal a cottony snow white pulp tasting remarkably like vanilla ice cream. It actually grows on a tree that's a nitrogen fixing tree.
Hallelujah! That's where hallelujah came from.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah roots came from nitrogen fixing trees. Go ahead, sorry.
I love it. I love it.
Grows in zones 10 through 12. So it's got to be pretty hot where you're at, Central and South America. But it's really prized for its sweet edible pulp.
Have you guys had it?
No, but watching you eat it was like, that's a weird looking fruit. And I definitely.
Oh, you saw me eat it in my Instagram?
Yeah, I did. I watched it. Ice cream something. That's close. You got half of it.
Wow, Ecology Today. Where are you coming in from? You can grow them in San Diego and in Florida.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah.
It's the ice cream bean, right?
Ice cream bean, Inga edulis. And then there's like 30 different species. Inga, different second names.
I mean, it's a bean pod with fruit in it.
Yep, and it's got this white fluffy stuff around the seed. I mean, it's not as good as it sounds, ice cream bean, but it's good. It's very good. I like it. It's very, very good. I'm there with this. The guy that I'm eating it with in my Instagram was the guy that won The Bachelor.
That's so.
I swear to God, he was down here.
And
you know what the crazy thing is when we videoed that, The Bachelor hadn't come out yet, so we weren't allowed to say. Like, I knew everything that happened, but it was like serious secret. Like, you couldn't tell anybody because the show.
He made me sign an NDA.
Yeah. It's out now, so we can talk about it.
Now this one's really rare. I don't know if anybody here has tasted this. Stephen, I don't know if you've tasted this one because I haven't seen any video with you talking about it. But it's a small red berry, and it contains a unique glycoprotein that temporarily makes sour foods taste.
Oh, Jesus,
sweet.
Josh. I've eaten thousands of them, millions of them. Not only have I eaten thousands of them, but I have fed them to many thousands of people in my life. Many thousands. Right. I'm not exaggerating, Josh. I am not exaggerating. I have fed them to many thousands of people.
I'm gonna find a fruit you haven't eaten, and I
haven't had kombucha.
Okay. But this is actually used, a lot of cancer patients use this because their tastes become very bitter. So people will use this medicinally to help make things taste sweeter when they're more bitter tasting. So you can actually take a bite of a lemon and then eat this fruit and then take a bite of a lemon. And now that lemon's going to start tasting sweet.
Mine here on my land here. Yep. Miracle berry or miracle fruit. Good job, Ecology Today.
I think that's
mine's flowering right now. And it's a Sapotaceae. The family, it's related to this.
What? It's so small and red and tiny compared to.
I know, but it's relatives are just based on their flowers.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I grew it in Miami too. My dad had one.
They're so shiny. I want it. What do they taste like? Do they have much flavor to them?
Yeah, they have a little bit of flavor. Like, yeah. They're like slightly sweet. But like, if you try to drink beer after them, it's like sweet, like tastes like soda. If you eat ketchup, you can't eat ketchup. It's like, yeah. And it lasts for a couple hours.
Hours?
Yeah.
What is this thing? It's not. That's not the same thing.
That's
It's
that's a gourd tree. They call it in Jamaica a calabash tree, boy. That's a calabash tree. Here they call it ícaro, like a hickory, ícaro. And what we make out of them is you can slice them in half, and we make bowls out of them and art, and you can make really cool. And you can also pump a hole in the top and scoop out the inside and put a cork, and you can make it's like a water bottle long before they had bottles.
Wow.
Ethnobotany, baby. Ethnobotany.
I'm learning so much tonight.
Oh yeah.
This makes me want to go to like an Asian grocery store like tomorrow. There's plenty of them here in Houston.
Oh yeah, and you can get all the things. You can get mangosteen. You can get jackfruit. You gotta go there, Destin. You won't believe it.
I think I might have to do a road trip.
All right,
Yeah.
I got one you haven't tasted yet.
No, you don't.
Ooh, I think I do. I think I
No,
do. This
no.
one's been extinct for nearly 2,000 years. So
Oh yeah, you got me.
let's see. But it has been recently. It has been releasing.
What did you Google? The rarest fruit in the world?
And then I said, what's more rare than those fruits? So this is like 3 levels.
An extinct one they brought back. Let's do it.
But fruits have been recently produced from germinated ancient seeds, and it's considered one of the world's rarest living fruit lineages. It is a type of date palm.
I knew that.
I literally was going to ask you. I think I read this article because
I knew it was a
of
date.
my paleo history knowledge.
So if you know the type of date palm that was extinct for 2,000 years, tell us in the comments.
You guys, you got to check out 7 Hot Dates, California Farm. Bari Dates.
7 Hot Dates. That's a sick name.
I typed in rarest fruit in the world. There was some cool. I'm gonna pull this up because I don't think it's on there, but I want to see if he's had some of these. So it says rarest fruit in the world. It says oot, UUT.
Okay.
UUT. I don't know what name is that. I mean, I'll name a couple of my favorites. Peely nut is one of my favorites. You can order them online on Amazon. PILI, Peely nut, delicious. I really like peely nuts. I really like Dubai. If you put up in Dubai, DABIE. I know ulu fruits. I have them growing here. Those are called willobia. That utu fruit is called willobia. Willobia. There's a few different kinds. There's the one right there, the ulu fruit. That's Willobia sarawackensis or Willobia edulis. There's a bunch of different. I have a few different ones from Borneo.
That is so cool.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. There's another one called Dubai. Or there's one called African butter fruit. Check out that one.
That's a fun
That
name.
one's sexy. They also call it safu. They call it safu.
I want it on the record. I've never heard
African
anyone
butter.
describe a fruit as sexy before, but I like it.
Yeah, look how sexy those things are.
That is a sexy
Safu.
fruit.
That's how you're going to start describing succulents from now on. Right? That you said.
It was zesty. Now it's
It was zesty.
Zesty there.
Zesty was for the.
All right. So just to close the loop on those listening, it is the Judean date palm that has come back from life after 2,000 years. 2005, somebody revived it from a seed, and now you can get them, which is really cool. I mean, what a cool story, right?
It's so neat.
Let's get a fruit from 2,000 years ago to come back to life.
Dude, it's so.
I bet you we could find that with some figs back over in like Cyprus or Greece or something. Go to like a site and see if we can revive some seeds.
I mean, that's Jurassic Park level right there. You know, I mean,
well, they there's a beer company called Dogfish Head.
And Dogfish Head in Rehoboth area or like Lewis, Delaware.
And they have a beer called Midas Touch, and they took like residue from like a vessel inside of like King Midas's tomb and recreated the wine or the beer that he had.
They got the yeast from it. They got the yeast from the tomb.
And it's like once a year. Yeah, it's King. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite beers.
So that's what we need we need a Jurassic fruit park. That's all the fruit that you've never heard of before.
We have it in Florida. It's called the Fruit and Spice Park. It's in Florida. It's in Homestead, Florida. It's amazing. Yeah.
Fruit
there's a place
park.
Fruit and Spice Park in Homestead, Florida. And then there's a place down here that my friend owns called the Ark Herb Farm. And then there's many of them now. I mean, Joe Hewitt's is the #1, but the Arc Herb Farm here in Costa Rica is amazing.
All right. I have a lot of traveling now I need to do.
I have
No,
now
you guys,
30
we're gonna bring yours
tabs up.
through.
Let's do it, dude.
This is
Garden travel party, dude.
that
This is gonna be
concludes
sick.
the most challenging round of trivia yet. So we'll conclude with that one, Destin.
No,
You
that's
guys,
awesome.
I can't believe you haven't done this yet. We're doing this.
I gotta get a passport for Steven. I don't have a passport.
We'll
Destin,
get that
get
done
it
quick.
together, Destin. Get it together. You can get one in 6 weeks, man. Let's do the trip in April. Let's organize it in April. How about April 15th?
The Ides of April.
I cannot commit to that yet, Steven.
Destin.
He's only got one thing on his calendar in 2026. Oh, that's 2027.
2027. I have several things on the calendar, but
April of 2026. Rendezvous. in Costa
Whoever's watching
Rica.
out there in the YouTube world, you reach out to Destin every day. Send him a message. Destin, we want to go on this trip. Get your freaking passport.
that will work.
I
actually.
will.
Yes.
I will be your. Yeah, I'll be your consigliere. I'll get it done with you, Destin. I'll help you.
Phil has got a joint citizenship. He's like, he might.
I'm already looking up. I'm gonna have to talk to my wife. I'm like, Grace, we're going to Costa Rica April. It's gonna happen. So
Let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. This was fun, guys.
No, dude,
Yeah,
the
thanks,
time
Stevie.
flies when we're having fun on this thing. It's so much fun.
Oh, man.
Real quick, Steven, I'm gonna pull Ecoversity up. But what do y'all have coming up? Like, what do y'all plan for? Like, the first of the year. Like, what all do y'all have coming up?
So we have our next permaculture course is launching in February, and go down a little bit.
Is it Explore All Programs?
Yeah, explore all programs. Yeah. So the permaculture design certificate right there, and now it's called Living Systems Design, and it's 6 months. We have like the most epic guests and teachers, and we're gonna get you guys on there. We're doing a bunch of stuff before it, but we'd love for you guys to join. I mean, every week I teach with this woman, Penny Livingston, who's she's just such a legend. She's been doing it for so long, 40 years, and we just talk about how can we how can we become ecologically literate so that we can actually design a world that makes sense, so thanks for helping spread the word. Look, that was the garden originally. Before, see that that was what the garden looked like when I made it.
Oh, I see. Very different design.
Yeah.
I like that
want,
little Fibonacci sequence there.
I know, but they wanted
That's
it to
creative.
be more. They wanted it to be. They needed more garden beds, so they.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. So we can close with this one quote. Is Bill Mollison, who coined the term permaculture, said, "As the world's problems become increasingly complex, the solutions remain embarrassingly simple."
Oh,
I
truth.
like that.
I love that. Well, I mean, I don't think we need to say anything more after that. That's fantastic. Steven, thank you so much for coming on. You've been a great
Thanks,
guest.
Stephen.
Yeah, this was epic.
You're
Thanks.
so
man.
welcome.
We would love to have you back on, and we'll talk about Joe Hewitt as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get his info.
Yes. Make sure y'all go to philsfigs.com. He'll have some cuttings and stuff for sale.
I'll have propagation. Yeah, cuttings for sale. Come
80
December
different
20th.
kinds.
Yeah, man. And also Steven, I'd be happy to present on figs and propagation and things like that too in the future.
No, I would love it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Totally.
And,
We need him.
yeah, and I'm actually looking for somebody to partner with on the gardening club that has major annual gardens. Do you guys have big annual gardens?
For the most part. Yeah.
Theirs are bigger than mine, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking for somebody that's like a master annual gardener that does all the. That's you, Josh?
Yes.
I mean, I do a good amount, but yeah.
Hey,
You get pretty good yields, man.
Yeah.
As you heard earlier, he is a master gardener. He is.
I heard that. I heard it.
Technically a master gardener, yes.
I mean, that goes back to the old saying, how do you know when you meet a master gardener? It's the first thing they tell you.
Hey, it's just reminding me.
Hey,
of the
I didn't bring my
Humble
Master
series.
Gardener mug for this episode. Okay, so
Hey, Josh, this reminds me of the Humble series. My friend Rolf used to say, "That's why everybody loves me so much because I'm so humble."
I love it. Well, hold on real quick. I'm going to end the stream, Stephen, and we'll talk afterwards.
Awesome.
Thank y'all so much for being with us, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This is the garden party, and we want a garden party with you. We talk about the plants we grow and some things you might not know. The garden party.